Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we'll be reviewing the Ravine. This board is available in 6 sizes: 148, 152, 155, 158, 162, 166. This board features Rome's Free the Ride 3D camber, so what you get is a 3D shaped nose, so it helps funnel snow back, a flat section, then a set back traditional camber. So basically what you're going to get is snap and pop from the back of the board and an ease of float in powder and slushy snow in the front of the board. I rode this board in the spring in Arapahoe Basin on a day that was like kind of in between storms coming. There was a couple of inches of fresh snow off the groomers, but the groomers were like perfect, and you know, it was snowing on and off. Visibility would go from shit to absolutely perfect. There was some wind. Temps were going from warm to cold, so the snow was like inconsistent, and I rode it with my K2 Thraxis boots and my K2 Indy bindings. Alright, so let's talk about this board's flex pattern. Basically, it feels like a freestyle board that you've ridden forever thrown into a directional freeride board. What you get is a softer nose that is very easy to press and play with, then a slightly stiffer midsection, then the tail being the stiffest so you can drive with it with a lot of torsional flex. This board is very lively, so keep your knees bent because you're going to feel everything. It's not unstable though, it's not going to wash out, it's just you're going to feel everything with it. Alright, so that camber profile coupled with the hot rods gives you a lot of boost off the tail. It's one of those boards that when you load it up, you're going to feel that snap and rebound. This is a board that wants to get into the air. It's got a lot of pop. I hit some small jumps with it and that was fine, but I would not hesitate to hit medium or larger jumps. Basically, it's a freestyle board disguised as a powder freeride board. You can feel it in there. So if you want to get wily on some jumps, fucking send it. You want to hit some backcountry jumps, you're good to go. Don't worry about it. Alright, obviously the nose is going to butter better. It's softer, there's a flat section, you've got a sweet spot to press into. Don't worry about it. Just go for it. You will feel that rebound of the camber. It's going to want to just pop out of anything. The tail, on the other hand, takes a little bit more effort. You're going to have to fight it a little bit, get your weight out over it, just really press into it a little bit harder than you would on the nose. When it comes to jibbing, let's be real with each other here. It's not a jib board. It's a powder board that you can ride in the park. Okay? Nose presses are a breeze. Tail presses take a little more effort. It'll still get sideways and hug on that camber section, but it's going to be set back a little bit more under the back foot. So just be prepared to have the nose and the front of the board hanging over the rail a little bit more. So how's it carved? This is where you can shine on this board. You can get so deep and drive so hard into the carve on this board. You can really just push into that camber section, and because it's so back foot dominated, it's gonna pop you right out of the turns. This is a board that is very nimble and easy to engage when you're transitioning into turns, but you're gonna have a lot of power coming back out of them. If you like to rip hard, aggressive carves after riding POW, here you go. This is it. So who's this board for? Definitely the rad dad or someone that wants like a directional, more powder, freestyle focused board that they can ride the whole mountain on. Alright, so Kevin absolutely loves this board and he's been just raving to me about it. I finally got on it. His praise is well earned. I kind of want to buy one of these boards. It was just that much fun. It's such a freestyle focused board with so many good powder characteristics. It's just one of those boards that you can get out and have a field day with on the whole mountain and not really worry about it. If you're one of those guys that's going up high chasing POW in the morning and then you got to do some park laps in the afternoon, this is it. It's quintessential. Like this is that board right there. Comparable boards: the Niche Maelstrom, the Nitro Dropout, the Ride Super Pig. This has been my review of the Ravine. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the content we've got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really want to support us, you really want to see us just grow out what we're doing over here, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I got a whole video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.